Always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
Oh, we have some high clouds starting to come into the picture now. The moon is set. Main roads are clear and dry, but as we approach daybreak, I think the winds are going to pick up enough that we're going to be seeing some drifting snow that may produce some slick spots on even the main roads, so beware of that. A little bit of light snow falling across parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin. Boy, there's not much here. Everybody's had less than an inch of snow. Most areas just a light dusting. That arrives on the shoreline here at around 4:45 up toward the Pentwater area. I think areas north of a line from Muskegon to Baldwin to Traverse City could be seeing a couple, 3 inches of snow during the day tomorrow. We may pick up an inch here in Grand Rapids, but there'll be a lot more snow going sideways than there will be coming down. Right at daybreak, it's still not snowing in Grand Rapids. We're about 8 degrees and with a pretty stiff wind. Wind chill could be 10 below zero, so it's going to be a cold start to the day. We're currently at 7, Kalamazoo at 4, approaching 0 down toward the Indiana border. Warmest temperatures are along the lakeshore, and these readings won't fall much overnight. It'll hold at around 15 from Muskegon north tonight. Winds are already picking up. As you can see, we've got 17-mile-an-hour winds Muskegon, 18 at Ludington, 16 in Grand Rapids, and these winds will get even stronger, probably peaking during the mid part of the day when it will be the windiest. Wind chill now at -11, and much of the day tomorrow we'll have wind chill temperatures between about -10 and -15. So again, a very cold day out there with that wind blowing. Dry tonight. Winds will be increasing here after midnight. Winds tomorrow could be gusting at times to 30 miles an hour or more. Snow should be fairly light, but there will be some blowing and drifting snow to go along with that. And again, wind chills during the day, probably -15 in the morning and midday, and that will decrease to about -5 during the afternoon. As you can see, the clouds are with us here overnight tonight. We get to 8 a.m. and the snow is just pushing into the areas north of Muskegon, overspreads the area. This is about noon. The snow is still just barely gotten to Battle Creek, so the morning should be dry down there. And we'll continue to see these periods of flurries here on and off through the night tomorrow night. In terms of total snowfall during the day tomorrow, less than an inch southeast of Grand Rapids, about an inch here. About an inch and a half Holland, 2 inches from Grand Haven north along the lake. And again, that will blow and drift around quite a bit. Here's a look at your 8-day forecast. Some cold weather coming up. Our temperatures here will only be in the low to mid-20s tomorrow. Back in the teens Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We've been tracking the possibility for some more significant snow, perhaps several inches south of Grand Rapids on Sunday into Sunday night. No sign of anything really warm. I've just been looking at the long-range maps going out to March the 10th, and there's still no warm air out there. I mean, just the averages are going to pull you up eventually, but boy, not seeing much of a warm-up here anytime soon.
Okay, you got to tell us the way it'll
Yes,
be.
the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.